Good night, good night. Welcome to the place table. Oh, you need to take this, let this top come halfway off. And tonight I'm making Spanish chicken stew with some seasoned rice. And I'm right now I'm trying to lift the top on the rice, okay, and some spinach with fresh garlic bits and butter and olive oil. And I'm getting ready to this is the chicken here. I might as well let y'all see that. You can, by the way, you can use either, if you like, you can use chicken thighs, or you can use the chicken breast. Like I got the chicken breast with the bone, with the rib cage, so I use that because I like them with the bone. So I'm gonna take some olive oil and let it, a little bit of olive oil here, a little bit of regular oil. Okay, I'm gonna put in here because I need both. And these are some of the things that's going in. Okay, is the onions chopped up, green pepper, red pepper. Okay, these are some of the things that's going in there, and the chopped up garlic. Okay, so I'm going to be putting them in shortly. I'm going to give you the rest of the ingredients. Let me get my can opener. Oh, Lord. So, I don't know with my can opener. Um, okay, can you look in that dining room and see if you see that can opener? My can opener, so I send my son to go get it so I won't leave the video. So, I'm going to put in the red peppers, right? The red peppers, put in the green peppers, onion. If you gotta let it cook, thank you, thank you. You gotta let it cook. I'm gonna put that in the thing. And I would like to say, cause last week I made chicken quesadillas, so y'all only seen me make them. Y'all didn't see the finished product. But right now, um, I just looked at it, so I'm gonna send it out. But I'm gonna have to send it out probably tomorrow. Before this week is out, I'll send that finished product out. Okay, because I had to locate it because it seemed like some of my stuff is going on my other YouTube channel, and I don't know why because both of them got different passwords. I have also Jesus Still Save Heal Deliverance Ministry. That's my ministry, and I don't know, maybe I can't even tell you. I mean, I could say a couple of things, but I'm not even gonna go there. But yeah, so I got to get that straight now. And then I would like to say, uh, I had previously on my Facebook page, people that's on my Facebook page and they will be watching this, and I had put something out there about the that I was in another thing. Yes, I'm in another with my restaurant because before last year, and I'm going to show you on my iPad right here. This says my business from Google. So this is the website, but I don't have to go. I don't know if you can see it real good because all this lighting and stuff. Let me see. I'm trying to show it to you. Yeah, I have it on my iPad. Is because even though you going on Google to get it, I have it here. Okay, so that's already 2,1K done, 2001K done watched it, viewed it rather. Um, So, and I said because I was having a hard time, it was being blocked before when I was trying to uh, get it on there, get this thing straight with Google. And the only this is a minor thing right now that my some of my videos is going on the other one for my ministry. I'm not gonna get upset. I mean, I know some people they be like, oh, because I don't want that doing that. You know what? What I learned is not to complain. Because it's nothing impossible for God and He'll fix it. So I'm not gonna sit and complain about it. So now I'm gonna put the garlic in, because I know that'll be fixed too. I can't let the enemy use me. Like, sometimes we this rice is almost done. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it just dry out. But this is I'm not doing usually I do pour more rice. So I'm gonna show you what kind I'm using. Okay. This is balsamic rice is from it's a California white rice. So that's what I use tonight. But I seasoned it, okay? With only one seasoning, this right here. Okay. I seasoned it with this. So that's why I said it was seasoning rice. Okay, so I'm gonna put it back up here. Okay. So now with the with the spinach, this is what I use. I use one, not a half, like one third of butter. I use the minced garlic, and I use the vegetable. If you can see it, they little cubes like this. So I use this to put in there, and some olive oil, like a half a tablespoon of olive oil. So I'm gonna put my butter back in the refrigerator. Okay. I don't want to stand in here melting it. So that's what I use for that. Now for this, the stew chicken, I showed you chicken. I showed you the green peppers and red peppers. You need like one green pepper chopped up, one red pepper chopped up, one onion chopped up. Not no big one. You could get a medium sized one, and then you use 4 cloves of garlic, and you mince that. I could have used that, but I like to use the fresh garlic also. I use different types of garlic. And so then I season the chicken with this, the adobo, oregano, sea salt, paprika, black ground pepper, parsley, onion powder. Okay? Those are the things I season it with, right? And the other thing, when I marinated with this. This is one of my favorites for marinating stuff. And so after that, I have to put a bay leaf which I'm gonna put in there now, dry bay leaf. Okay. The the chicken broth right here, I'm not putting that in yet. Half a table teaspoon of this vinegar and crushed tomatoes. So because right now I was just like sauteing this, you know, so it could be, right. And I'm gonna put because I bought chicken breast, like I said. I don't, a lot of times, I mean, you could use chicken thighs. Did you know that even chicken thighs? I know you heard of chicken ribs, and you guys, I bet you said, where do chicken ribs come from? Chicken thighs. They cut them in half. So I haven't cooked that yet on here. I don't think. But yeah, barbecue chicken ribs, but they are chicken thighs. You go to the butcher and you have them cut them this way, not in half like this, but down through the middle. You have the bone, on one, and the other one is regular meat, but that's what they call chicken ribs. You know, and you can do it with the thighs, which is very good with the thighs, or even the breast. I tried it both ways because even though breast is a little thicker, that is sink, and I wanted to try it with that, so that's why I did. I'm not putting everything back, but I'm putting some stuff back because I don't want all this stuff there. So now this is cooking. So now, because it had the olive oil and I put a little canola oil in it. So now the chicken broth, I'm gonna pour it in there so it can cook nicely. Okay, I'll use all this one up so you can go in the garbage. And then I'm just gonna take the vinegar and like I'm using this, so it's not much that I need to put in there, and that's it. Okay, when it gets brown and everything like that, then I'll put the sauce in. Okay, but I need it to get brown, so that's the only thing. My rice will be complete as soon as the water dry. So, because that type of rice, though, if you cook Carolina rice, you can make that rice. You know, I mean, I cook Carolina poor boil, but the white one used to give me a problem sometime and stuff after washed it because you usually wash your rice because all that starch you ain't trying to have that, you know. So I'm now trying to cook this, and like I said, um I will be opening in March, on March the 14th. That's on a Tuesday. But I will be what's cooking at the place table because I'm going to show you in my dining room because, I have tables and you know how they have set up with the sterners and all that. So I'm going to have that set up like that. And actually that's a day that I will be serving food. So I'm going to be on the 14th a little earlier than what you normally see me in the evening because I open at 11 o'clock. So I don't want to come on, uh, you know. So I have to. I'm probably going to come on at probably about 8 or 9 in the morning and stuff, which I know some people they might be asleep. You can see it later, replay or whatever. And I would like to thank the people that have subscribed to the place table. I think it's 3 or 4 subscribers I have, and I even like to thank the subscribers uh that is on Jesus Still Save Healing Difference because at one time I had 3 or 4 and I got 11 or 12 people now, and I'm thankful and grateful to God be the glory because I mean some people look for all these people to subscribe, but my thing is like even with this is to promote my restaurant, and the other one is to preach the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I'm not ashamed of that. And sometimes, sometimes if you get hooked up with the wrong people, they'll try to put stuff in your ear. So what I do is I shut people down. Like there's a book that I read called Boundaries. You should get this book, even though this is the place table, because it'll tell you how to set stuff where you don't got to be dealing with all of the negativity and stuff. And so yeah, because a lot of times when you eat people, I know they come up here and they be talking about what they cooking, and they not really saying all the stuff that they have to deal with and to entail to do these videos. So I'm just somebody that's I'm going, I will say if you hear me say stuff like that every now and then, because it was really a challenge for me to get the Google thing on my iPad. And I know Google does a security thing before they let you on Google Map or let you get one of the icons to say your business. They really do a background check on you, your business and stuff like that, you know. because there's a lot of people that have illegal businesses on social media. They have illegal businesses, illegal how you call it, churches, all that, or they copying somebody else's stuff and man like it's that person. So you got a lot of fraud going on. So it's good that you have social media networks that will check you out, because it's good to be checked out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get offended by it, but I just went through a lot of stuff. Okay, I should say warfare, just to get it to this point. And so I went out on Facebook and I said, because it was really a challenge. And a lot of times people say, "Oh, you should have told somebody they could listen." I wasn't instructed to get out on social media and say, "Oh, this is going on, that's going on," because I don't really talk about, like, this is a lot right now. Me saying, because I'm, like I said, I'm doing cooking at the place table. I don't get on social media discussing stuff that I'm doing, because I learned not to do that, because everybody is not going to support you. Everybody is not for you, but it's fine, because whoever God decides to send to buy for me, I'm fine with it. It could be people that is not even on my page. It's fine with me. You know what I'm saying? Because he got a bigger plan than the people who call themselves trying to do something. So that's why I'm saying this. And so anyway, I'm going to come back, because this is not, it's got to cook. And then I'm going to put the crushed tomatoes, and I'm gonna do the finished product, and I want y'all to look for part two of that chicken quesadilla, because I know I put it out on Facebook, and you only got one part of it. And you probably said, "Well, shoot, where the other one? She ain't make a second video." Yes, I always do, but unfortunately, like I said, I have to hit them up and tell them how every time when I'm doing them, I got two separate accounts, but it don't ask me no password or nothing. Then I'm starting to see it on my other one, and some of my ministry on the what's cooking at the place. I was like, oh no, we ain't trying to deal with this kind of confusion. God is not an author of confusion, and I don't know why that happened, but I'm gonna keep praying, because my prayers go through. So that's what I'm gonna do, because I'm not gonna how some people get. I can't do it. It's not worth it, because I know God can fix everything that is not right. Everything that's broken, He can fix and make it straight. So I don't have time to do all of that, and not to say. Um, so I'm going to come back with the finished product, because it's cooking. The rice is really done. I'm just drying it out, and the spinach is basically almost done. So I'm, those things I will show on the finished product along with the chicken. So until I come back to the other part, I would like to say shalom.